Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. If you're new here, my name is Toké and it is so nice to have you here on the channel. Alright, so first of all, I owe everyone an apology for being MIA, and it's just listen, okay? I'm sure we're all feeling the pressure in the air right now, especially with the new year and whatnot. So I really felt intuitively like I had to take a step back and go into like a hermit mode because honestly, isn't that what Capricorn season is about? It's winter. You're not meant to do too much, you know? And I found myself trying to overdo things, especially when Spirit was calling me for time to rest or time to spend more with Spirit. So that's just all that I've been doing. I've been closing out cycles. I've been, opening up to new ideas that I've been getting, new downloads, and just how to move forward with our channel that we're creating, with this community that we are creating. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Okay. I hope you are all well. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, especially to those of you that have been feeling very heavy or been needing extra comfort or just been needing some more light energy. I'm sending all of that to you. I'm giving you a very big hug. Now, today's reading, all right, is very special. Today's reading, it has been on my mind for quite a while now. Reading is about the halls of Amenti, okay? The halls of Amenti. And for my spiritualist seasoned or unseasoned, the halls of Amenti comes from the tablet 7, I believe, and the emerald tablets, right? The emerald tablet is said to be a scribe, or it came from Thoth, who is the scribe of the gods. And it's an account of it's an account of basically his spiritual journey and him meeting the lords, the seven masters in the halls of Amenti. And to kind of explain or shed the light on halls of Amenti, to me it's like it's a void, it's a realm, okay? It's a realm, it's a place. It's not necessarily a physical place, but the halls of Amenti is kind of designed as the halls of mirrors, okay? Mirrors that, okay, let's think about it like this. If you went to a carnival, if you were a kid, you went to a carnival and, like an escape room or something like that room where you go into, it's like a room filled with mirrors. You can see clowns, you can see things that are not there. Your mind could be making up things. So it's a very like, yes, it's very real, okay? It's like where your fears almost comes real, or like you just feel that sense of fear while you're in the halls of Amenti. And it's usually just about cycles, right? The halls of Amenti is about cycles that you're meant to catch yourself in, cycles that has been replaying over and over and over again. And these are also the cycles that honestly you've been living your life on. So this reading is meant to shed the light on patterns that you need to close out, or um cycles that are holding you from your freedom and from your liberation. Okay, especially today, that's what I want to look at, are like habits, patterns, and things that you may be conscious or unconscious about. And I'm looking to shed some light on that for you here today and now, and to see, yeah, what we can get, okay, from this from the Lord of the Cycles of the halls of Amentes, okay. And it's said that there are seven lords, okay. There are seven lords of seven cycles, kind of thing. But if this is the first time of you hearing hearing halls of Amenti, I invite you to actually look at it, to read it, because I think it would speak to you. Definitely, like you would feel something from reading that, okay? Just to see if you resonate with it, because that's how I was. I came across it, and I came across it almost 5 years ago, and it's still like living in my head rent free. Like, but yes, anyway. Yes, I just love Toth. I love the Emerald Tablet. And let me tell you, okay, this reading I think is a little bit intimidating for me as well. Because it's a little bit intimidating for me as well, because I definitely can sense, you know, my consciousness feeling that energy of that formless, being in a place, me being in form, traveling to spaces that are formless. So I can definitely tap onto that energy today. And voila, look at the cards that the masters bring to the front of me today. Look at the card that the masters of cycles have brought to us. Let me tell you, these cards came out immediately, okay? Immediately they came out, they wanted to talk. And Listen, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, relax, because I do not know how long this is going to be, but just be patient with me here. So for my group number one, let me introduce you guys to the groups here. This is group number one, group number two, group number three, okay? I intuitively picked out all the objects first before I pulled out the cards. That would be the theme for your Halls of Amenti, the cycle that you're either closing out, or a cycle that you're closing out of, or a pattern that you're trying to cut, a pattern that is causing disalignment, okay, on your purpose, on your life's journey. And yes, so for my group number one here, we have a mixture of quartz and the black tourmaline, and this is what that looks like for your crystal. All right, I'm gonna put that down for a second so I can show you this beautiful card, and it says the orphan, okay, the orphan with the number 5 there. Okay, so for my group number one, we have the orphan. This is what that picture looks like. All right, it's got a snake and the hand of a child, as well as this little flower here as well. All right, so that's for group number one. Group number two here is a King Cobra as your crystal. It's a soapstone King Cobra. All right, I'm gonna put that, and it's coiled. Okay, keep in mind that the base is also coiled. Okay, and it's very interesting to me that even the snake came out for your pile again, like double confirmation, because we have the shaman here, the shaman with the number 16, which goes down to the number 7. Okay, that may or may not mean something to you. We have the shaman, okay, with the 3 skulls there, has another snake here, a red snake with the pearl, a gold pearl. Oh my god, I cannot wait to dive into this read. Group number 3, we have your aura white howlite, okay, rainbow aura white howlite, and this is what that looks like. Rainbow aura white howlite. All right, I'm gonna set that down. And the archetypal card that came out for you is Thanatos, okay, with the cobwebs, okay, with the spider webs here. And it is the number, this is 50, 60, 70, 73, which goes down to the number 10, which is the number 1, okay? Thanatos. So especially if you've been seeing 111 and whatnot, I feel like you're going to be called to this. Okay. So please do your due diligence. Take your time to sink your energy into this reading. That way you are picking a pile that is meant for you, okay? And if it's not resonating for you, please leave it. Don't let it take from you, all right? And once you're done picking your pile of piles, I will be seeing you in your reading. Hello there, my beautiful pile number 1. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at your Halls of Amenti, okay? A cycle that has been keeping you stuck, that you are ready to be liberated from, okay? And I hope that you get the insights that you need from this reading, all right? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I feel the need to be very gentle with you. I'm not sure why that is, and that could be your guides as well. But obviously with an orphan here, with the child here, yes, I feel the need to be very delicate with you, to be very nurturing with you, and to let you know that you are safe, even though there is a cycle or a pattern that you feel like that has your soul on chokehold, okay? And this especially has to also do in this lifetime, or maybe a recent past lifetime that is pouring into this lifetime for you, okay? Because usually sometimes that happens. Okay, so the first thing I want to do for you is I would like to look at what area, okay, through astrology that this is affecting, all right? Let's pinpoint astrologically. See, I'm telling you, the cards are so ready to talk, baby, okay? And so I need that first. And then the second thing I would like to do is from this gateway, all right? This gateway of light oracle, I want this to be basically this pattern that we're trying to figure out now. This is what it's blocking, right? And once you figure out how to navigate getting yourself out of this is what you're going to be opening up to, okay? So what is the gateway that is opening for you as you exit this Halls of Amenti? Oh, I guess we can say it is the freedom that is waiting for you on the other side, basically. All right, what's waiting for you at the gate? We'll honor that. That's funny because I saw that a little bit. Okay, I love this for you. I love this for you. And there's 2 cards here, I think. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, 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 and yes. Yes, 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 and okay. Listen, I told you, I said as soon as I opened your pile, it really felt to me like I need to be very gentle with you. And I said, it could be your guides kind of like telling me from behind, like, you know what, hey, just, this our child, this is our person, and we see how they get stuck, and we need to we just feel for our person. And because I say this to say, this is a serious card, right? Serious star blessing. And I'm also feeling, because it's an orphan, right? You're definitely, this energy is giving me a star seed for sure. Starseed energy. This is someone who is meant to walk in absolute confidence. Like, look at how dark this card is. It's almost like everything that you're going through, this orphan energy, you feeling like you're lacking something that was meant to be given to you, okay? That you expected this thing, okay? You expected something to work out for you here. Okay, we'll get to this. Just give me a second. We will get to this because these 2 cards are telling me too much that I need to look at right now. Solar light upgrade is what's waiting for you. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and your willpower is what's opening up for you, okay, at that gateway. And this Sirius star is an extra. Like, imagine, this is like, I was like, wait, is this 1 card? Is it 2 card? I had to like separate them because of how much they are magnetic to each other. It's like your light is magnetic to you, also always like falling into blessings. Like, it's like you think you're falling down, but no, you're rolling back up because there's like you falling is also a blessing. What will feel like a failure to a lot of other people is also a blessing to you, okay? I feel like this is definitely what you're opening up to. And it says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Emphasis on push through here, because now let's talk about this orphan. Let's talk about this orphan for a second. And honestly, let me just read that to you, because again, I don't want my the way that I interpret these cards to influence the way that you see this card. Okay. So the orphan here says, the wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. To study the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We're ever more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunt our planet. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. We are in a time of universal orphanage, of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card, as it haunts the carvings of the soul. When it appears, take your time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stares in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you can imagine giving to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one. What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one. And it says, when light, deep solace, deep acceptance, deep love. When dark, distance, hates and avoids, controlling and limiting. Okay? Okay. So that is the orphan card. And let me tell you. So let's talk about this Halls of Amenti scenario. I feel like this is exactly talking about you feeling again in a place of isolating yourself because you feel orphaned from something that again that it is your birthright to have, like community supporting you, or like friends being there for you, or like people not lying to you. It's like we're not supposed to, like, I just expect good from people. All right, like, why is that so much to ask for? Why is the bare minimum so much to ask for? Because it's like, it's my birthright to get this thing, so like, why wouldn't I get them? And I think that's exactly the pattern that keeps you stuck all the time, is when you're in a space of feeling like you do lack that support, or when you're begging for the things you already have, or this is like you're begging for something that you feel like is your birthright, And that's what keeps you stuck, because that's also what blocks your confidence here. All right. If you're not feeling that support behind you, or if you feel like you need your support to come from the external, or if you feel like you're not going to be able to move forward because you're not getting supported, it will block your confidence. It will reduce your confidence, because it's like you can't expect yourself from other people. Okay, you cannot expect yourself from other people. This inner child is the one that's wounded. This inner child is the one that is replaying the things, okay, from the past. And that's why it keeps getting stuck. Because if you are in a place right now where you're feeling small, you're feeling like you lack the confidence to proceed, to push through, then you need to take a good look and release that inner child from the things that it thought it is still attached to, because it is definitely not attached to those same stories. You have created new stories that you can look back on now and see just how much support you do have, even in the times that you thought no one was supporting you. Okay, and it may not be physical, it's not always physical, there's always support from the places that it's unseen. And that's the most important thing here, because that's the support that you can definitely rely on. Okay, and for infinity, that is the support that you can definitely rely on. So I feel like your guides has been telling you that replaying some of these things that you thought you lacked, you wish you wanted. And okay, there's also a side message here that all the things that you thought you wanted that has made you so rigid or stuck in these patterns are probably things that would have kept you stuck anyway. Interesting. I feel like there are things that would have kept you stuck anyway from your true path. Okay, so those things had to be stripped away from you so that you can learn to stand on your own, so that you can learn to stand in this confidence, in this light. No matter what kind of darkness is there, you're like, yes, I'm still that light. My inner fire will never be put out. Nothing can quench my inner fire. And yes, I will be seen, not as my story, okay, not as my circumstances, but this light that went through these circumstances and still came out standing tall will be seen. Let me see what area this is. Oh, exactly. You're just so different. This is Aquarius. Oh my God. And we have Saturn. This is very true to you. Listen, let me tell you. Why are you blocking your own self? Do not. Don't replay these past stories, okay? All the things that you thought, well, if I had this and this and this, then maybe I could have done this and this and this better. Well, maybe if I also had two parents and if I wasn't in a single parent household, then maybe I'd be more successful than my peers, or I'd be more. It's like, no, what if because you only had the one parent, it taught you to be so independent? It gave you a role model to look up to and to look up to and be like, wow, like the resilience, the strength that you carry every single day to make something out of nothing is just formidable. you know so I think what keeps you stuck is wishing you had the things that again you thought you lacked. That's the illusion here. Halls of Amenti is a halls of illusion, okay? And you yourself and you is the only one that can get you out of that illusion. Insights can only be provided to you, but you are the one. This inner fire is the one that will burn, okay? Burn away this darkness, and you will be the phoenix that is rising from its ashes. So here we have Saturn in Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season, which is another reason I felt the need to do this, because Aquarius is about freedom. It's about liberation, especially when it comes to your own independence and your own individuality. Like being like, okay, like they say, I go like exactly like this is an Aquarian in their own world. Eccentricity. I very much think that you are trying to discover who you are. I very much think that a lot of things that are replaying for you, they've come to help you identify and observe and look in the mirror and be like, okay, where did I take on other people's energy? All right, where did I take up? Because this is a thing about, it's kind of like, yes, there's a law in place or there's a rule in place or this is the norm. And you're like, okay, You followed the norm as a child, but you are in a place right now that you following that norm is exactly what's keeping you stuck. It's exactly the pattern that you need to break out of, because something is changed here. You are like a very ripe flower, okay? You are matured, okay? It is time for you to clearly look at these things that maybe your inner child is holding on to, or maybe like, yes, those feelings of abandonment that maybe you have, had to go through. It is time to let these things go, because you are highly supported. It is time for you to step up and be like, it's not to say that I don't need anyone, but it's to say that even if they're not there, I thrive. Like, I thrive. It's not like I'm saying no to support, but it's like understanding that I'm my own biggest supporter, number one, but also there's always God behind me. There's always Spirit behind me. The Holy Spirit will never leave me. Okay? So it's like, I feel like you're in a place of finding wisdom behind a lot of the patterns or the things that have been keeping you in a cycle. All right? Because this eccentricity is exactly what needs to be shined now. This is what they're telling you to go for. Because this is the area where we see your halls of Amenti in, where you feel like you're orphaned. It's kind of like you feel like you cannot be your true self because you will not get the support that you want, or the kind of support that you want, or the expected support the expectations of the support. There's something here about you're so afraid, or you're stuck in this energy of, if I show them who I truly are, would I be accepted by the community? And look, you have a yes. If you like, what are the questions that you're asking yourself about these patterns? Because it's a yes. It's like, listen, you will be. Yes, you will be supported. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, go. Sirius is one of the most, it's one of the brightest stars. And do you think it dims its light for someone else, for another star? No, it doesn't. And the solar light upgrade. This is the solar plexus. This is like you literally being the sun and the source of all of your own everything that you want. Being the first source of the thing that you think that you lack outside of yourself. This is the pattern that we're breaking. So let's go ahead and see tarot. Some of you might have your sun in Aquarius or your Saturn in Aquarius. And that's the thing. Saturn teaches you. I always say that Saturn is the big daddy that teaches you all of, like, it's a very disciplined planet that teaches you all. It will strip you all of your comfort, okay? Because it wants you to be able to stand and see yourself out of your comfort zone and know that, guess what? It's just telling you that you're multifaceted, that you are unlimited, that even when you think that you stopped somewhere, that's a new beginning for you as well, or that's an opportunity for something new to be born. There's something here. I'm telling my group number ones, you're definitely on the precipice. You are on the stepping stone of a new beginning, where you're walking brightly, you're walking and you're shining and you love it. And it's not about money. It's not about money. It's not about material things. It's just like you found you and you embraced it. Like radical acceptance is what I'm hearing for you. That's what's going to break you out of this cycle of feeling like you lack something, or there was something that you wanted, okay? And it's like, I feel like this orphan energy, this archetypal energy, has been the drive, okay? You've been rooted in this energy of the orphan, and it has been the drive that has been pushing you to get things. And maybe that's why sometimes you feel like you missed the mark on something. And it's because you're supposed to uproot from this energy and actually root down into your confidence, your courage, okay? And let that be the thing that is driving you. Let that be the thing that is pushing you, okay? Not these old stories, okay? Not the stories of the past, of the things that you needed and they weren't there for you. You are way more than that now. You are way more than that now, okay? You are ripe to receive all of your blessings. Serious star blessing, proceed and move through. Another thing I wanted to talk about, this crystal, like this is exactly like this is a crystal of duality. So I think you're also in a place of accepting that you are in a world of duality. You will feel everything, okay? The highest range of emotion, and you will drop back down. And you like you will feel everything. And I think you're learning to stand in your light even when you're in darkness or in light. I think you're just learning to stand on your own, no matter what the circumstances is around you, no matter what's playing on in your life. I think you're learning to really just hone in on the solar plexus, this inner fire, and your willpower. This is about the will for you, for sure. And that will being the drive. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Your willpower is going to be what is pulling you, okay? It's like this. It's like you are the horse. Okay, no, you are the rider on the horse, and that's your willpower. And you know what? These are two horses. You have a black horse and a white horse. Okay, you're using. And imagine the amount of willpower and control that you have to be able to control two horses that are moving so fast, right? And that's life. That's life. The good and the bad. Those are the horses. That's the duality of it. So it's like you standing, being the rider of that horse and not letting the horse just pull you. You know, that's really what I'm getting here. And it goes to show you this story also is about the chariot and the tarot. Let me just pull out some tarot cards. Let's just see. Let me use the traditional ones. I think it's important. Okay, day to day. Let's see. What else does tarot has to say? How do you break out of this cycle, this pattern now that we're aware of it, okay? I think, yeah, the cycle that is playing out for you, the pattern that has been playing out is you feeling small. It's you feeling like, oh, you know, I never got this and this and that. So how will I ever be the person to, you know, be the head of a company or like be the CEO somewhere because, oh, I didn't go to school. Oh, I didn't get the education. I didn't get the knowledge. It's like, no, anything can happen. Do not limit yourself to the stories of the past, okay? Do not limit your blessings to the things that has happened in the past because anything can happen from now on. And it is time for you to be open, fully open and ready to accept these blessings that are going to be falling on your lap because you're quite deserving of it. And I think that's the thing is, you know, what's been keeping you stuck is thinking that you're not deserving, thinking that you're not worthy because you didn't live the life that other people live to be able to achieve the blessings that, you know, you're seeing them achieve and you want those blessings too. Tell yourself a different story. It's time to tell you exactly. You're not a beggar. You are not a beggar. Six of Pentacles. Hell no. You're not a beggar. Okay? Nope. I'm saying this, and I know some of you are resonating with it because I'm getting goosebumps, okay? And, you know, it's the same thing that the card, when I read it, it's the same thing that the author said is every one of us shares this collective feeling of feeling orphaned, okay, from something. And that's because, you know, it's the isolation, it's the separation. And the separation is the illusion of it all, right? That we're separated from the source of everything that we came from. And that's not the truth at all. That is not the only truth. Look at you. Look at you. Just look at this here. This is so cute. I love this so much. Look at the king and the queen coming out in your reading. Like, you are spot on somewhere here. Like, and okay, so the king and the queen is also reminding me again of the active principle and the passive principle, okay? The yin and the yang, okay? It's kind of like your, what's it called? It's kind of like your crystal here, where it's like, listen, you're meant to dance in both spaces. You're not meant to be one thing. The only thing that you're meant to be one thing about is this solar light, is this courage. You are courage itself, okay? And you need to, yes, you cannot be begging for what is truly yours. You just got to get it. That's what I'm getting here. Page of Swords. Okay. I think you're definitely learning. You're maturing. Exactly. You're maturing from this perspective that has held you captive even. Okay. And that's exactly what's happening here day by day by day. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So we started your reading from the Page of Swords. The next that we got, Page of Swords. This is a page. A page graduates to a knight, which then graduates to a king, right? In this page, it's kind of like you're, you know, okay, this is what I'm getting for you. Okay. This is what I'm getting for you. The veil. You're learning to know yourself, okay? You're getting to know yourself. You're getting to know your quirks. You're getting to know all the things about you that's kind of just Listen, it's just weird. It's different. But guess what? We love it. We love that about you because it's what makes you so unique. And that's what needs to be seen. Everyone, I like, think about it. Look at the world. Everyone's doing the same trendy shit. Like, we don't want to do that. We want to stand in our own lane. We want to be unique. We want to be like, no, this is the way I wield my magic wand. And this is the magic that I bring to the space. That's what I'm getting here. And with this Page of Swords, that's exactly what it is. It's like you're learning new things, you're learning new information. Aquarius is information. Aquarius is innovation. Aquarius is revolution, evolution even. Okay? It's like finding new information to help us get out of a box, to help us like bring new world or new, yeah, something new, right? Just something futuristic. Thank you. Futuristic. And so I feel like, yes, within this Page of Swords, you're definitely on the precipice. This energy for you is literally propelling you, depending on how you navigate it, it is definitely propelling you into this king and queen energy. And it's even more to say that you will find your perfect match. Valentine's is coming, but I really feel like this is a counterpart. I really feel like because you're walking more as yourself, okay, because you are being more authentic in yourself, because you're sharing these unique, quirky things about you, I swear you find the perfect match. Okay, like the person or the people who love exactly what it is that you're about. So it's like you're gonna get to the point where you're like, why did I wait? Why did I wait to do all of these things? It's like, why have I been hiding myself? Why have I been playing small? And you know what? That's a pattern too. Like that's just a cycle too. And you're just like, don't be mad about it. Like there's no need to be mad about it. If anything, be excited about it and be like, oh, okay, so we're done with that now. Cool. Let's moving on to the next best thing, which is which is feeling like the king or the queen, which is feeling like you have authority over your own life and you know how you want your life to look like. It's about eccentricity. I feel like some of you in here, the way that you decorate your home are very different, or like you're just drawn. You're my kind of people, low key. Okay, like you're just drawn to because it's just this difference, the colors. It's like everything goes, it's like the sun, but also the nighttime, like can I fly or can I walk? Like I can do whatever. Like it doesn't matter if they're going left. Maybe I want to go right. And there's this energy of you really taking back your power. Okay, that's what's going to also break you out of the cycle. Again, like I said, there are things that you feel like you need to beg for that are already yours. And it's about seeing that you have the authority over that thing that you are begging for that is going to release you from these patterns. You have to feel like you have the authority. You have to feel like you can go out, find the information to get out of whatever this energy is. A new perspective, okay? A new perspective and a new identity. I think that's what you're working on here. So I'm going to move on. Let's go ahead and close out your reading, all right? Okay, last thing I want to say, cups energy, water energy. This is highly emotional for you, okay? This is emotional for you in the sense of being able to build your own self, okay? Being able to build your material reality in a way that feels very good to you emotionally, okay? Where you feel like you're on the top of your emotions. You are feeling the best you've ever felt because, I don't know, but like, yes. Also, there's something about you will be opening up to, I think, you're definitely going to be opening up to gifts. And it's not even more so gifts. It's just like you're going to be doing things that reminds you of your courage, okay? That's what I'm thinking here because there are going to be some things that are luring you, because I also feel like you're on a quest. You're the type of person to seek information. You're the type of person to, like, I don't know, you just have this thing with life where you came here to learn and to teach and to learn, okay? And you also understand that there are things that you've already come in here with, and those are the things that you are connected with now. Those are the blessings that I feel like you're connected with now. You're going back to the original, okay? The fire that you were forged from the beginning. that's what you're opening up to now. Because with this Queen of Cups, I see that your focus is going to be on that fire. Your focus is going to be on unearthing that fire, understanding that fire, understanding who you are, understanding your gifts, and how they help you build the life that you want to build. There's something at the bottom of the ocean here that you're going to have to dive deep, maybe into your subconscious to, I don't know, but Queen of Cups here, let's use it as a metaphor. There are treasures at the depth of your ocean within your emotion that are waiting for you, okay? They're waiting for you. They're waiting to be reclaimed, okay? There's a lot of things that's waiting to be reclaimed here. And King of Cups here is teaching us about emotional fulfillment, okay? Not only emotional fulfillment, but also emotional intelligence. Gaining the emotional intelligence so that you don't get stuck in this type of patterns again. You don't get stuck in these illusions again, thinking that you lack something, or thinking that you have to seek validation, or thinking that, you have to follow the norm when you have a very unique path that doesn't follow the norm. So yes, that's what all of these are saying to me. I really love these cards because it really feels like a gradual progression for me, okay? It's like you're starting as the page, the young, new energy, finding information. You get to the point where you are not the one that's kneeling down. You may have been begging. Look at this card, because you see people are kneeling down here. You may have been begging for crumbs, but now you are the one that is standing and carrying that scales of balance. You brought balance back to your status, who you are as a person, how you carry yourself, even your aura, okay? You feel like, yes, you are the giver now. Like you're the one that's giving people, money, or people are relying more on you, or even this information that you've acquired about yourself and how to get yourself out of these kind of patterns. Okay, and then you move on to the queen energy of really like that feminine energy of feeling yourself, of feeling the pleasures of life, okay, and not feeling guilty about how you pleasure yourself, okay, because it is only your business. It is no one else's business. How you pleasure yourself, how you take care of yourself, the things that you like. This is very Venusian. No, it's Scorpio, but I'm feeling Venus. Yes. And then the king here too is just like, yeah, being assertive, being like, no, yeah, assertive with your boundaries. Exactly. Doing the things that make you happy, but also not letting, people cross your boundaries just because you want to, because you're, yeah, just because, okay? Just because they're family, just because they're a friend, just because whatever. It's like, no, you're very aware of your throne, and they're not going to bring you down to their misery, okay? They're not going to bring you down into this emotion or into this, this depth of nonsense. I don't know. But yes, that's what I'm getting here, because even the King of Cups, I have one here because I love him so much. I have one here, and you can see him. You can see the way he's looking at you. He's very aware of his surroundings. He's very aware, okay, of his domain, all right? And he knows exactly what is coming in. So he's already like looking at you like, I need to analyze you. I need to like see, okay, like, do I get off my throne for you or do I not, kind of thing, okay? All right, let me move on. Let's move on. Last thing we're going to do for you is we're going to tap into the Lady Isis Oracle cards, and we're going to see what she has for you, okay? Halls of Amenti, the freedom, the liberation here. A gift from Isis is what I'm getting, okay? That's what she just told me. A gift from Isis. And I think it's just a message of support. These last cards, the Oracle cards, just imagine them as extra support, okay? From your guides, from your angels. So let us see what the Lady Isis, the mother, wants you to know. Okay. All right. I think I know what's happening here. So this is what's happening. You do have to put yourself out there, my group number one. You have to be the one that understands how much you are worthy of something, and you're rooting on yourself, and you go and you get it, because that's what we're going to do here. Okay, I cut the cards and I'm going to pick one. Thank you. I cut the card and I'm going to pick one. And look, at the bottom of your deck was initiation. I'm telling you something. Like, you are in the spot where it's like, no. Remember how they say, it's like, yes, we're obviously co-creating, right? But now we're obviously co-creating with the universe, okay, with the creator itself. But I feel like they're putting you on the spot, saying, okay, what do you want? Go shopping, go pick out every single thing that you want. Even the things that you thought you would never have, add those to it and let me surprise you. Add those to, even ones that you never thought you would have as a child, add them to it. Let me surprise you. This is a real ass initiation, okay? Excuse my language. This is an initiation for you. Being initiated to actually being an authority and a co-creator, a conscious co-creator with your creator. That's what your reading is about. Like, that's the level you're getting into. No wonder they're like, yes, proceed, push through. Like, you know, just push through, okay, from all these darkness, because you're almost there. You're almost closing out that cycle, and now we're just making you aware of that cycle, okay? So you're already aware of it. Okay, what you want to do now? Did you already pick out what you want? Okay, cool. Now let's go get it. I swear, that's really how this feels to me, because this says the Queen of Heaven, blessings from the divine Empress of the skies. You guys are going to receive a big gift. I don't know what it is, but maybe some of you in here have been wanting to buy a car. You've been wanting your business to boom. Like, something here that has been kind of stagnant and stuck for you. It's kind of like you're almost burnt out, but that's why I feel like this gift or this blessings, it's going to be so unexpected, because I don't even want to say it, but it's almost like you lost hope, or like there's this energy here with the orphan, but that's what's changing. That's what we're bringing your awareness to. That's what we're shedding light on, okay? So get in a place of being open, my group number 1. I do not know what this is, but expect a blessing, okay? A blessing that is ready to definitely fall on your lap. All right. Blessings from heaven, okay? From the Queen of Heaven. So now let me see from your Starseed Oracle cards what they want you to know. Like, I talked a lot here. Oh, yes. That's the Venetian energy I've been feeling, okay? Look at this. It says, the courageous peony, solar plexus. The courageous peony, your multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Your multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay, the thing is, okay, listen, I do not know who's here, but it's like, if you've been doing a business and you're kind of like, you know, following the norm, and there's something on your mind that you really want to add to your business that makes it unique or stand out, that's exactly what's going to propel you into this king and queen status, okay? There's something where you just have to go for it. You really have to go for this. You really have to be courageous to go for this, okay? You really have to call on your courage at this time, because it says something. I've been talking about authority all day. This last card here says, all paths lead home. All paths lead home. In our authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. In our authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. All paths lead home. And this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It feels like, it looks like the labyrinth, or like the Stonehenge or something like that. So I do feel like you are a wonder of the world. I'm not even going to lie. So it's like, why does this wonder of the world feel small about itself? Like, that's quite annoying to me. I don't know what happened in the past, but it feels like you were someone that should have been, you know, I opened your reading and I started with, hey, you know, I feel like I need to be very like delicate with you. I need to be very like nurturing with you. And I just feel like maybe that was something that you lacked. So I want to bring it to you because, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, last things I want to do for you is, let's look at your angel cards here. Okay, let's see what your angels have to say before we move forward. There you go. Thank you. Oh, dreams of abundance. Yes. Okay, that's one too many, but I like it. Yes. Okay. Yes, this is exactly what I've been feeling. And it says, dreams of abundance. It says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Okay? All right. Okay. And then the next one that we have for you, my love, is okay. Next one we have for you is a raise or a promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on divine guidance. Keep up the good work, okay? And then we also have here, I'm just going to read all of them. I don't care. I love them all right? It says, let go of guilt. All right, yeah, this one's important. Let go of guilt. Let go of guilt. This is important. And it says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Wow. That's what's keeping you stuck. Instead of berating yourself for them, okay? This is the whole of Amenti, the illusion that we need to get you out of. Let go of guilt. You heard it straight from your angels. You heard it. I didn't say anything. They said it. I didn't say anything, okay? All right. So we also have, look at this. So we have dreams of abundance, raise or promotion, and now we have an employment change. And I said something about leadership here, your authority here, like someone wanting to be a CEO but they don't think they can because of their past. Again, no, let go of that guilt. And it says here, your career path is leading you in higher education, just like Aquarius here is. It says, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. You're being supported each step of the way by group number one, okay? Never, ever, ever forget that, okay? Do not think that you lack support. You actually have it. And do not rely always on your external or your two physical eyes to pick up on the support that you have. Use your intuition to pick up on the unseen support that you also have. And please, always remain grateful throughout all of these transformations and challenges and obstacles as you're navigating through them, because it's going to be, okay, the anchor throughout your journey is gratitude. That's what breeds more of your abundance. You're a queen here, queen energy, king energy, yes, that's it. All right, for one, this is all that I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it shed some insight for you. I'm sending you so much love. If you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and turn your notification bell on for the next video, okay? I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number 2. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at your halls of Amenti, okay? The cycles of illusion that you are now breaking out of, okay? Or liberating yourself from, okay? We're here to help you shed light on it so that you can tap into your freedom, all right? So, you were drawn here to the shaman. The thing is about your pile, I am very sure that my psychics, my intuitives are in this pile, okay? And I really feel strongly that there's a Scorpio energy in here right now, okay? So hello, hi, how are you? Before we really dive into your reading, because why was this so spot on? I already picked this, like this was you know what's funny? Let me tell you how I picked my piles today, okay? Or how I was guided to pick these piles today, just so you can understand that if you intuitively chose this pile, this is meant for you for sure. So I have all of these crystals obviously sitting in front of me here, and this was the first one that I grabbed. You would think that because it's the first one that I grabbed, I should put it in group number 1 or something, but no. It was like it immediately wanted to be at the center of the table. So I was like, okay, well, that's a big energy. Like, you are very sure about what you want. Okay, cool. Now, as I shuffled, then this card came out. So I was like, oh, I get it now. What are you trying to tell me? Let's talk. Okay, I like the energy in here. I really like the energy in here. it's sassy energy. It's sassy, okay? It is very sassy. This is the energy of like, I know, like, I just know. I don't know how I know, but I know. All right. And I think what's been blocking you is claiming that energy of, I don't know how I know, but I know. Okay. That might be a pattern that you've been stuck in, is not believing, okay, or not trusting your own intuitive insights, and kind of like snaking yourself out basically a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's interesting energy for sure, because this is a power that knows itself to be a power, but it's kind of like it likes to put itself in places of illusion so that it can gain more perspective of the power that it uses itself to come out of that illusion. If that makes sense. This is your energy group number 2, okay? So the first thing I want to do is we're going to tap into astrology. We're going to see, all right, we're going to see what area this is affecting exactly, right? Especially right now, astrologically. So, Halls of Amenti, Halls of Amenti, Halls of Amenti. Where's this? Interesting. Okay. Oof, 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 oof. It's... All right, cool. I need to stop laughing because I think this is another thing too. Like, I don't even know if you take this energy seriously, and maybe that's why it hasn't matured to the level or the energy or the height that it can get to, because it's obvious, it's very psychic energy, okay? And I feel like you are definitely in a place of stepping up and claiming this energy of the shaman, but I feel like maybe it intimidates you a little bit. And the way that your defense mechanism for this intimidation is to laugh. Okay? I feel like for you, the way you go through your problems is you laugh through them. But also there needs to be an energy of seriousness at times. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you've been too serious about it and maybe you need to play with it. Because that's the thing. Spirit requires both. Spirit requires both. It's like a little bit of, yes, let's be rational, but also let's be delusional. That's interesting how I'm channeling this message. Okay, so the second thing I want to do for you is we're going to look. This is the Gateway Oracle card, and this is what that cycle has been blocking. So it's like once you close out the cycle, this pattern of illusion, this is what you're opening up to, okay? This is what you're opening up to, or this is what's blocked. And once you figure out that blockage, then you can open up to this. That's what I want to know. Alright, group number 2. Gateway of Light Oracle, what do we got for you? That's the one. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So I think you're doing an opposites thing with group number 1, because they got 2 cards too, but here and not here. So let's see. Practicality. Okay. Practicality is one of the reasons why you're getting stuck. That's the thing. There's something here about, there's a playful energy, but it's like, you're meant to be serious. You're meant to be like orderly. You're meant to wake up early, do your routines, be disciplined, and do all these things to be able to maybe build the kind of garden that you want to build or something. And then there's this energy of ostentation in Taurus at all. Like, yes, I don't think Saturn and Taurus are good placements, honestly, because I think it's going to be quite hard. Taurus loves to enjoy the pleasures of life, okay, the luxuries of life. And Saturn is the planet that teaches us, again, discipline. Like, nope, like it's like, okay, this is Saturn for you. Saturn is basically the planet that teaches you to let go of instant gratification for future rewards, okay? That's what that is. Instant gratification for future rewards and being practical. That actually makes a lot of sense. Wow, okay. okay, this is like know better and do better. That's the thing. Because that's what I'm saying. There's this energy of you know what to do, but it's like you may just take a different route, or you may be playful about it when the situation calls for you to be more serious or something like that. Because I'm telling you, I was in two different energies. I'm laughing, but I'm like, wait, what's making me laugh so much? Like, what is so funny? And usually, like, I'm playful, but my energy, usually my dominant energy is serious because I'm a Capricorn. So yeah, it's very interesting to me how I'm like, wait. And I know, like, when I'm doing my readings with you guys, I'm very professional about it. And I'm very, like, yes, I take it very seriously. So the fact that I started to laugh, I started to, like, play, I'm like, wait, what are we doing here? So, and I think that was just me explaining or translating your energy or what I'm feeling, okay? Because I'm a very intuitive reader. Like, the way that I read is what I feel. And that's what this ostentation and this practicality. I feel like, okay, a scenario, a situation that okay, intuitively this calls for more attention, it calls for more order, it calls for more discipline. But I think you're also in a place where you're like, I gotta go play, or I gotta, it's like you're just putting it off. I feel like you're putting something off that needs to be done. What is this? Oh, wow. Doesn't this feel like a mirror, you guys? Wow. What? Okay. There's something auspicious here. There's something auspicious, okay? There's something, I'm hearing auspicious times. We're in auspicious times. And it is time for you to stop playing. Okay, it's just time for you to get your orders in check, okay? Your fears in check. It is time for you to shed an old skin of maybe procrastinating, or, jokingly looking at yourself, or I don't know, like, how do you see yourself? Like, do you see yourself as a joke, or like, sorry, I'm even saying that, I shouldn't say that, but it's like, I don't know, there's something here where you have to be like, take yourself seriously so that people can take you seriously, okay? Because you have all the credits for it. You went to school for this, achieved, you like, it's like a master graduate, but it's like you're not taking that degree seriously. To you, it's just like, oh, that's just another thing in my under my belt, but it's like this degree can get you, like, it can get you all of these luxuries, this instant gratification that you're playing into right now. It can get you times 10 of that in the future, because that's the future rewards that's waiting for you. There's something about you doing the work now, okay, as a Capricorn, as Saturn would teach you to, than you reveling or wasting your time with day-to-day pleasures. There's something like that here where you gotta, like, stop partying for a second and really build for your future here. Build for this soul family that you want, okay? Or this feeling of feeling aligned, feeling like stars are aligned for you, because this is what's opening up for you. It's star gathering. I think people are going to be coming into your life now, or you're going to be opening up to, like, more of your soul family, people that are like you, like people that you want in your life, and that actually honors this energy of the shaman that you are, because you are definitely a leader that can lead and guide and teach people here. All right, but it's like, I don't know, I really feel like you are a book. Like, there's a book inside you, right, that wants to be written. There is a book inside you that wants to be written, okay? And you have to carve out time for it to write this book and let it come out of you. But it's like, you're like, I'll do it later. Like, oh, I'm still enjoying myself now, or like something like that. Whereas this book is the book of all books. I don't know. It just feels like it's a big thing that needs to be released into the world in a way of you being, like, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Like, you need to get into your Virgo energy for a little bit here to be able to bring this to fruition. That's what I'm getting here. You already have all the ingredients for it. You already have everything you need for it. Okay, you have the wisdom of the past, the present, and the future for this thing. You definitely see ahead. You can this eye. This eye is not just there for a reason. This is the eye that sees all. It's one eye. So I really feel like your intuition, your shamanic intuition, is definitely on point. But it's like, why are you playing with your intuition like that? It's like, that's what I'm getting here from your guides. Oh my God. You know what's funny? there's this, what's it called? There's a saying in Yoruba, because I am Yoruba, if you guys didn't already know. I'm from Nigeria. My culture, my tribe is Yoruba, and the Yoruba say, especially these are like, the old Yoruba people, they say, "Ọmọdé kò mọ̀gùn, ó ń pè lẹ́fọ̀ọ́." Ọmọdé kò mọ̀gùn, ó ń pè lẹ́fọ̀ọ́. And it really means, think about it, right? Because the Yoruba tradition, they're very much like, yes, diviners, divination back in the day, yes, they're very much into herbs, using herbs to cure ailments and whatnot. That's why you have babalawo and all those stuff, right? And so basically it's saying that a child can't tell the difference from a herb that is used for an ailment. Like, that herb is a very revered herb. Even though it looks like a spinach, it is not a damn spinach. you know so it's like, wow, it's almost like you don't even know what you have. You don't even know the grandiosity of the gift or the intuition that you have, and you think it's just mere spinach. You think it's just mere food. You think it's just banter. It's like, no, I feel like the words that you even say, or the people that they okay, I think the people that you're going to be calling are people who actually need you to step into this energy of the shaman, and I don't think you're ready for it, because you're just like, listen, I am still enjoying myself. I don't want to be responsible, okay, for all the it's like, that you have a big mission, but like you're like, listen, I'm of the earth too, and I need to enjoy this realm as well, okay, before I start doing my higher calling or something like that. That's what I'm getting here, which is fun. I like it. I don't know. It's a playful energy for sure. I feel like your energy is definitely kind of like, you just want to gallivant. You just want to lounge. Like, you just want to like go lounge somewhere. You're like, listen, I've done the work. They need to do the work too. That's what I'm getting here. But it's like, you can't help it. You can't help but be a messenger. That's what your guys are calling you. You can't help but be a messenger. And yes, while it's okay for you to take the time out for yourself and whatnot, you also cannot reject your calling, okay? Because this is something that you're fated to do, it feels like. Now, the routes that the routes of how you build your destiny to get to, your fated life, that's up to you, okay? But yes, it's definitely your destiny. It's your fate to, I don't know, there's this mission energy here. Let me read the shaman to you. The shaman says, the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed towards the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, which is the healer. And the third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, okay? Allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into the world, the unseen. Wow. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent powers needed desperately in our time. Oh, yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. We must shape it and share it with the world. Exactly. Like I said, it feels like there's a book, there's a healing book, there's something here, okay, where you are healing yourself. Yeah, there's definitely something here. There's a book, there's something that you're definitely meant to do that you cannot run from. And I think the cycle that you're closing out is you thinking this thing is small, is you thinking, procrastinating this thing, okay? It's you, like, yeah, yes, like yes, it's you basically taking this very seriously. My group number 1, 2, because you have to, you're shedding all the things that is not allowing this shaman in you to fully stand in their power, where they're able to give, to heal themselves, not only heal themselves, but also give healing to others, okay, by being orderly, okay, by being, yes, by being on point, by being professional, by, like, it's not easy to be a shaman. Like, it is not like, this is not easy. It's almost like you're a priest, or you're a nun, and you have to sacrifice a huge part of yourself, a huge part of yourself, your time, your money maybe, to devote yourself to something and not even expect material things out of that, not even expect anything out of that, because it feels like your work, your job on this earth was to just give that healing to the masses. And that's the thing. That's why I feel like Saturn is teaching you here this ostentation. It's like, yes, you're doing great, you're doing the work, but also you have to be aware of this, patterning of maybe not fully achieving this status, or not fully achieving something or amounting to something as as big as that thing can get, because maybe like you pull out faster because you're like, that's it, I'm tired, or like, because maybe you didn't fully see it through because you're trying to enjoy instant gratification, or you're expecting instant gratification. So when that doesn't come, you easily like step back from this work that you should be doing. Isn't that interesting? If it's not resonating for you, leave it, don't let it. But yes, this is the message that I'm seeing here. And what's happening in it, I feel like you're also being isolated, or there's this energy of defensiveness that people can pick up from you. Because that's the thing. These people are coming in here, they're drawn to you. They don't even know why they're drawn to you. Because you're like this sun. You're I don't know. Like, you're chilling, you're giving yourself healing, you're nurturing yourself. Like, it's fine. You're doing everything for yourself, because I think you're you're intuitive, you're aware, okay, you're connected. So it's like these people are obviously gonna come to you. They're gonna, yes, but with this Capricorn energy, Capricorn kind of likes to isolate itself. It doesn't like to feel its feelings. Taurus also is, it's a bull. It's a strong, strong standing, but also like can get defensive and all these things. It's like maybe that's what people are the people that are supposed to get medicine from you, or the people that you consider your soul family, are picking up on this energy, and it could be pushing them away. It could be pushing them away. We never know. Like, I'm not really sure, but this is exactly what I'm seeing here. Yes, this is exactly what I'm seeing here. So you're definitely shedding a lot of these, defensive energy that you're putting out. Like, you're opening yourself more, I feel like, because it's like you understand the light that you carry within you. And as much as like you like your own space, you like your own bubble, like, people will be drawn to you. Okay, they will be drawn to you. They will, because you help them remember home, and they help you remember home too. They help you remember what it's like to come out of isolation, or to be with a community of soul family that are actually in alignment with you, that you've met before from different lifetimes. Maybe you're here to, maybe this lifetime you are meant to be the shaman. You are meant to have that eye opening, okay, that one eye that's open and connected to source, to be able to activate their eye opening too, to be able to activate their own intuition as well. But it's like, if you're so far away from community, then how do they get this healing from you? Or if you feel the need that, maybe you're also the type of person that's like, listen, no, like, maybe people have hurt you, okay, maybe you just understand how people are, maybe you've just learned a lot about life. My group number 2, of course, you're a snake energy. You've definitely learned a lot about life. You have been burned. People have looked at you like a taboo or something, because of your power, because of your aura, because of your intensity, because of your immensity, okay? Because that's what happens with these energies, okay? And I also really feel like you're going through a Kundalini energy. And when it comes to Kundalini, now that's a different story, because the shaman here definitely wants to talk about that Kundalini. And I think your Kundalini journey sometimes does require isolation for you to understand yourself, what you're working with, right? But also it can throw you for a loop, because again, this is something that you have like, no one talks about it. There's no guide for it. This is a very, very, very personal journey, okay? So sometimes it throws your consciousness, your awareness for a loop, because this is the unconscious that you're now making conscious, right? So there comes a time where your consciousness has to expand and hold the space for the unseen, for what's unconscious, right? And I think what you're shedding is understanding that you do need to give this out. Or what you're shedding is feeling the need or feeling any fear about this shaman energy, okay? Because you're a very, very powerful person. Your mind is very powerful, okay? The words that you speak, please be careful. The word that you speak to others and the words that you speak to yourself, please be careful because they do come true, okay? The shaman was the sorcerer, the magi, the medicine, okay? This is like you can either wound yourself. Like, it's like if you have a sword, it's a double-edged sword, okay? You can either hurt yourself, cut yourself, or you can protect yourself. And I think whatever this energy is about understanding how to use your power, but not use your power, but also not use it against yourself, or also not use it to accrue more karma on yourself when you're supposed to be feeling this freedom of soul gathering, or feeling like, yes, I'm feeling liberated because I have shed all the things that are not true to me, which then makes my true soul family connect to me, to reach me easily, flawlessly, okay? Alignment. Okay, this is what I'm getting from that. And I hope it's resonating. All right, so I want to go ahead now. We're going to tap into your tarot and let's see what tarot has to say to you, my group number 2. Okay. Yeah, this is someone like, I don't know. This is someone like, it's like you just never knew the extent of your potency. Yes, that's what it is. It's your potency. You never knew the extent of your potency. And every time you were procrastinating on something that you had to have been doing, it's kind of like you're delaying your blessings even more, when you can just be enjoying them now because you're not procrastinating, because you're, like, yeah, well, you could be enjoying your future rewards and delay your instant gratification. All right. You used to collectively, this snake is reminding me, like having 2 snakes in your reading in the year of the snake, Chinese New Year of the snake, like, this is the year 9 too. So there's a sense of completion here that I'm getting from you. There's a sense of completion. There's a sense of graduation, okay? So it's better for you now. Like, I think this cycle and this pattern of illusion is actually inviting you to close out these cycles, because things are going to start moving fast. Blessings are going to start coming in. People are going to start coming in. You don't want them to overwhelm your emotion. You need to stand your ground in this shaman energy, knowing that you have the edge to see things that are unseen, to see things that most people won't see. You don't even know how you see it, like I said, but like, it just makes sense, and you feel that very strongly. That's the work of the intuition. I love intuition. It's so funny. It is such a funny thing, okay? Oh yes, that's what I wanted to say. Was with the snake here, we have a collective fear of snake, and it just reminds me how, we have that collective fear of snake, and then it made the snake also like stay away from us, because it's like the snakes are afraid of us too, because all we do is just kill the snake. We're so afraid of it, which is great, but like, what I'm trying to say is using snake, or not seeing snake as something to fear, or something that is snaky, or something that is underhanded, but seeing it as something that offers you wisdom, okay? That offers you perspective, new perspective, by shedding your old skin and being flexible on your path. All right, so let's see here what tarot has to say to you. The Star. Oh God, yes. Like, oh my God. Oh, Aquarius energy again. The star. We literally have star in your in your card. Okay, let me just. All right, this is okay. That makes sense. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm hearing straightforward. Okay. This is very straightforward. My group number. Group number 2. You know better, so do better, okay? You know better, start choosing better. No one's going to choose it for you. You're going to have to be the one to choose better for yourself. And that's the thing. Be careful even when you're making those choices. Look again, triple look, double check, double whatever, okay? Before you fully root yourself into anything. Because there is definitely an illusion that is playing out here. There's something that is at face value that's giving you, or that's making you feel like, no, this is everything that I would want, but it's a lie. Like, there's no depth. It won't fulfill you. It won't fulfill you the way you want to be fulfilled, okay? So it's like you kind of have to rip up that veil and really open up what's truly there for you. What's truly there for, like, what do you want, what you truly want here. And I think that's the thing that's playing, that's the thing that's throwing you for a loop. That's another thing here that's also, it's like knowing that you have a lot of choices but you don't know which choice to make. That's another thing I'm getting here. So it's making you procrastinate. And I think that's the thing. This book that you want to write, it's not more so you don't want to write the book. I think you're also procrastinating and delaying yourself from, creating the plan, creating the plan, creating the discipline, creating the courage to be able to go after your mission, what it feels like your life's mission. I don't even know, but it definitely feels like a mission. You've been called here to drop this thing here, and you cannot run away from it because this helps the people that are here. It kind of feels like this is why you're here, is to be this shaman. So you cannot run away from that. And you know what? I know this is a huge ask. This is a huge ask. And I think that's the thing, because for you, you're like, okay, but like, I did not ask for this. I didn't want to do this. I don't like people like that. Okay? I don't like people like that. So like, just leave me alone and put my wall up and let me stay where I'm at. You stay where you're at. Everyone carry their own cross. That's what I'm getting from you here, my group number 2. But it kind of feels like that's a pattern. That's an illusion. And I don't know why. But, okay, so this is the thing here. We have the star. We started your reading with the star, and this is number 17. This is kind of like the world's hopes, wishes, and dreams, okay, coming to fruition, okay, like longing for something so much so that you are so surprised that you even have it. It's not even longing. It's just like, oh, the star. I just love the star as well. And it's interesting because this is a star gathering. It's very interesting. The star talks about being this source that pours out of yourself to pour into others. And you don't only just pour out of yourself, it's because you remember. You know how we all forget that we're part of source? You know how there's amnesia when you reincarnate? It's almost like you did not have that amnesia. You are very aware of your psychic senses, your ability to pick up on things that people cannot see. And you know that you do have a mission or a duty to bring healing, the star here, something bright, something hopeful, a light, okay? But Page of Cups, you don't believe it. It's kind of like, are you sure? Like, really, me? Little old me is the one that y'all are going to put these responsibilities on? Hell no, I'm not going to take it. It's daunting. I understand how it can be daunting. I know that. And I think that's the thing within the Page of Cups. Remember I was telling you guys that sometimes you do have to play with it and then, be serious and then play and then be serious. This is the playful energy come. Definitely take your intuition very seriously, but maybe how you translate it into physicality or reality, try playing with it, okay, so that it's not too daunting for you, so that it's not too big for you, so that it's not intimidating for you, okay? And express it. What are you feeling? What are you feeling called to do? What are you feeling called to express? What are you feeling called to pour out of yourself? What book is being written within you right now that you need to release? You guys, this is calling me out, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like this is calling me out. But yes, anyway, let me not even insert myself in this. But wow, group number 2s. I believe in it. Believe in it. Believe in yourself. And he's wearing an outfit that's of a lotus. And I feel like definitely your lotus is opening up. Lotuses are a symbol of wisdom. They're a symbol of, yeah, like lotus feet. It's like at the feet of the master. Like I feel like you are the master. Like you are a master, but like maybe you've forgotten that side of yourself, and then you just came into this world and just wanted to enjoy the pleasures and really like, yeah, like, go do all the things that the kids will do, like go to spring break, go party, go doing this and this. But it's like, there's a huge responsibility here that you do have to embark on the journey, okay? And because guess what? Look at this. Three of Cups, it brings you so much fulfillment. It's like, at first you were kind of like doubting. You're like, are you like, is it really here? Because I don't understand. And it feels so impossible. Well, damn. It's like that, like you are the impossible made possible. You are personified, okay? You are impossible made possible personified, my group number 2. And it's just time for you now. This is all good. I like this. I think this is just calling you out a little bit to just like, listen, enough with the games, get serious, because like, like the contract is starting now. Like you've had enough time to play, you've had enough time to procrastinate, but like, listen, moving forward, we're getting real, okay? So it's like, yes, start believing, start like following that breadcrumb or trail, like just follow it, okay? Don't think it's just there for no reason. Like if you're like, if that's why it's like, if you're seeing the same angel numbers, like, do you not think there's a reason? Do you not think there's something more to look at? And that's what's really calling you here. That thing that's more to look at is what wants time with you now, okay? And I think you not previously looking at it or acknowledging or honoring it or devoting time to it has been why you've been feeling stuck. If you were, okay? It's the pattern that you need to break out of now. There's more freedom that wants to open up to you through you tapping into your psychic gifts, your psychic abilities, or your intuitive guidance that you have to offer to others, okay? Whatever it is that's about you, whatever you feel like can help the community is really what's calling you now, okay? And that isolation that maybe you've been putting yourself out of, like it's time for you to get really practical here, practicality, okay? Practicality is really calling you here, all right? Like, yes, we like that you have that Capricorn energy, but use the positive sides of Capricorn and not the negative, sides of it. Like being pessimistic or being too cynical or like, yeah. Be careful about that, because we see here community, we see here your chairs, and that cup that you previously doubted now turns into a cup that is overflowing with joy, with light, with like community, with everyone pouring the drink. They're like, wow, thank you so much for sharing your story with us, because oh my God, did it help me on my journey? It shed some clarity, like, all of those good stuff. That's what's waiting for you here. But there's this is a final card here, right? Okay, and it's right under Star Gathering. I'm inclined to think that it is going to be very important for you to be aware of who you are opening your energy to, okay, and who you're letting into your energy, so that they don't take you to a place that you have already exited, or like a cycle that you've already completed. So it's going to be very beneficial for you to use this intuition, this eye, to open, okay, up to the people that are really here for you, that are really here for your growth, and not people that are lying to you or people that are using you to climb up a ladder to get somewhere, okay? Because like I said, it's like a moth to a flame. They're all gonna come. They're all going. Okay, by the time you put this work out there and this work brings you a lot of material gain, you're not meant to share it with everyone, okay? You're not meant to share it with everyone. You're meant to like handpick a few people maybe that are meant to go experience these blessings with you, because you know that you worked really hard, and you know that you worked really hard to decipher the people that are real for you, that are here on your journey, and those that are just staying just because they know that you got something. But like, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like monitoring spirits, the people that they know that you're something, they know that you're up to something, they know that you're on to something, they know that you are, an alchemist, someone who can turn base metal into gold, right? But they're just there to be watching you, okay, to be monitoring you, to be looking at you, and they're not even going to applaud you. Like, those kind of people are so weird to me, but I think that's definitely what this is. And I think that's another thing that you're walking away from. moving forward, your soul family, when they come in, you will not question whether or not they are meant for you. Okay, this is how you guys will be feeling. You'll be dancing, cheers, and like, yeah, it's like the three witches. Like, it's that type of energy, because you really finally embrace this gift that you are. Not only the gift that you are, but the gift that you bring in into this world. Whew, okay. I think that's definitely your reading. All right. I hope you enjoyed it so far. I forgot most of everything I said. Let's tap into your, what's it called here? Your oracle cards. Yeah, the partnerships in your life. I think it's definitely going to be changing, okay, because you finally start using this, you finally start like, why is, it's like something just stopped you in your track and you notice the pattern. You're like, wait, why is this like this? And I think because you know that you're so in charge, it propelled you to be like, honestly, I see this pattern that's playing out and I'm over it. I'm not going to take it anymore. And you just finally break it. And that's because you break it, you break it by healing yourself, by deciphering yourself, by observing yourself, by reflecting on yourself, okay? And then you find something, you find this Page of Cups energy, like you find something that's there. It's like, like, what are you, who are you? It could be a feeling, it could be a knowing, it could be something, but this is almost like the thing that has been calling you to come out and experience and play, okay, play within these realms. Yes, because this is almost like believing in the impossible and watching it becomes possible for you. Because why is a fish breathing out of water? That is almost impossible. But in this card, it's impossible because you're on that energy, or you're coming. Yes, like it's not it. This is about intuition for sure. This is like, no, go try it. Oh, believe it before it happens. That energy, believing it before it happens. And I think that's the thing. Maybe you also don't take yourself seriously because you don't think there's anything big to come of it, okay? Maybe you don't take this book seriously, or this, mystical side of you very seriously, because you're just like, like, like it's not gonna be any, like, that really isn't gonna, like, like, my book isn't gonna be the number one selling. Like, really, little old me. I keep getting that energy from you, and I think that's just why you need to stop playing small. Like, nah, let's not do that. Okay, but yours was more in a light way. It's interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's it. All right, let's see what the Starseed Oracle says. Okay, so we have, wow. Yes, exactly. Starseed energy all day. We got Arcturus for you. It says deep cellular healing. Deep cellular healing, okay? Oh, you're definitely, oh, yes. Energy workers all day. Yes, actually, I forgot to tell you that because my energy was moving. Yes, you are definitely energy workers, okay? You're energy healers. You can move. Okay, listen, I want you to try to do something for me right now. I want you to basically, I want you to take a couple deep breaths, okay? Take a couple deep breaths, and really, if you need to close your eyes, okay? But really, like, tune in to, it feels like you're a bubble, okay? You just feel it, okay? Feel the external of your skin, if that makes sense. I don't even know. But, like, feel your skin beyond your skin. You get what I'm saying? Feel you, beyond, this 5 foot, 6 foot, whatever person you are. Feel you beyond you, okay? Because you can quite literally feel the energy. You can feel the energy around you. You can feel, like, it's just there. And you just have to keep working it. And I think that's the thing too. Maybe you need to keep tapping into this energy, okay? Stop procrastinating on studying your own intuition, or studying the information that helps you unlock and really connect and hone into your intuition, because it's going to be very important for you, my group number 2. All right? Energy healing. It says physical and emotional healing, okay? Physical and emotional healing. And even the way this woman is holding her hand, it's kind of like I said, you're an alchemist. You mold things. You can mold things. The star does that too. That's why, again, she pours from out of herself. Can you notice? Like, she's pouring 2 cups, one here, one in water, one on land. Physical and emotional. Physical and emotional. And her nakedness. Oh, God, I should have covered that. Oh, God. Her nakedness here, it goes to show you that she has nothing to hide. She's an open book, and she allows her vulnerability to be seen, because guess what? That is that is where my power comes from. Like, she knows that. The star knows that to be true. And the star is just a prayerful, hopeful part of you that just keeps believing, even though it's not here yet. It's like you just keep believing, you just keep believing. It's like you have an infinite of faith. Okay, that's what it's like. I love that. Oh, look at you. Oh my God. Starseed all day. Another one. So we have Arcturus energy, and then we have Andromedan energy. Yep. Yep, that's that book that wants to, that's that adventure that this energy wants you to go on. Like I said, you've been saying no, you've been like, oh no, I want to go to spring break, blah, blah, blah. No, it's like, no, this is spring break too, but like in a very soul fulfilling way, not just the physical, but like soul fulfilling. Like, go to spring break in the galaxies. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. Andromeda energy, and I was about to say enjoyment, but it says adventure, and it says say yes to change. Say yes to change. Jump in. Look at the eye. Look at that eye that I was telling you about. Jump in. You see. Just go in. Okay? The only thing that you had to focus on later on when this finally opens up is not letting everybody in your space. Okay? When you finally do this, there are going to be people, wolves in sheep's clothing, that are going to act like, oh my God, we supported you from day one and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you were there monitoring to see whether I will fall or whether I will rise. And now I rise, okay? And now you're not going to be, but anyway, whatever. Let's not even talk about that. Okay, the other thing I would like to do for you is let's go ahead and tap into your angel cards. Okay, let's see what your angels have for you, what they have to say. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to get you the Lady Isis Oracle. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay, so this here says successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you that idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. Exactly. Stop procrastinating because you feel like, oh, this is not going to work out because this and this and this. Well, I don't have this and this and that. That's the ostentation. That's like, yes, you're feeling like you want the instant gratification right now, but it's like, no, they're telling you that, hey, there's different ways to do this. And even if it's not working right now, don't worry. Like, your ideas are supported. Don't worry. Just keep going. Just keep going. They are supported. Oh, yes. Okay. So we have sever vows of poverty. Exactly. Sever vows of poverty. Okay. And Saturn can also be a sign that really teaches, again, it takes away from you. It takes you out of your comfort zone where you feel like you have everything you need. It takes you out of your comfort zone so that you can build outside your comfort zone too and see your own strength. So sever vows of property says, dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. And the last card here says, gratitude list. Oh God, I need to do a gratitude list. Gratitude list says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on the worries on your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude. You will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. I love that. Jump in. Okay, last thing we're going to do for you, my love, is let's get you a Lady Isis Oracle. Let's see what she has to say to you about the cycle. Okay, closing out this cycle and gaining your liberation. Sheesh. Okay, cool. Sorry. Damn. Wow. All right. Okay. Very, very, very interesting entrance here. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. So first of all, we talked about the Kundalini, right? Okay. So the thing is, with Kundalini energy, honestly, you guys, I promise, I will bring out more information about Kundalini. I've been working on it for years now, and I think I'm almost to the point where I want to share these things with you guys. And there's, like I said, there's very little information about Kundalini energy and the Merkaba and how they relate to each other, because what happens is this Kundalini energy, this coiled energy, is said to be at the base of your root chakra, and it travels up. Okay, it travels all the way, opening all your chakras, and it's like a fire, it's like an electricity that is moving all over your body right now and activating this chariot, this Merkaba. Okay, this as above so below coming together in form kind of thing. Okay, I don't want to like divulge too much on that, but it felt important that I had to talk about that because this is a snake pile. And the chair of attention, the way the card came out, the way this card feels, it just all. Did I say this was a pile where there's an auspicious timing? Something with timing here? I don't know. But chariot of ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. You cannot run from your mission, babe, okay? Spiritual work of a higher initiate. Spiritual work of a higher initiate. And you're the one that got two. Well, oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Literally, the spirit of Isis flew out all over your card. The spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. Exactly. So, what are you waiting for? Like, think about it. If you knew, okay, that you will never miss your mark and you will always hit that target, what's the first thing you're going to go do right now? Exactly. That's what I want you to think about. I want you to sit with that for a second. If you knew that even if you were closing your eyes, okay, and shooting that shot, you will never miss, what is the first step that you're going to take? What is it that you want to do? What shot are you going to shoot? Because triumph of the goddess, spirit of Isis dwells, okay, within you, around you, okay? It is definitely guiding you for sure on this journey of this higher initiate that you are. Okay, that is this. It's like, what is, yeah, okay. So honestly, you know what, we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna read those two for you really quickly. I know I've kept you here so long, but like, just bear with me. It's so fun. I love doing this. Okay, plus I haven't seen you guys in a while. I want to spend time with you. The chariot of ascension, Merkaba, spiritual work of the higher initiate. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow for your consciousness. Okay, this is to allow for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and join in the divine in harmony of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, the chariot of ascension and soul fire, is the spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiate, the shaman. Available to you as a high initiate. Now, if you didn't know it was available to you, that's the cycle that you're closing out, because available to you as a higher initiate. You are a traveler between worlds, okay? You are the bridge between worlds. You are the shaman, for crying out loud. I love it for you. I love it for you. You may not even like it for yourself, but I love it for you. What do we, oh, do you ever feel like if you're in meditation, for my very seasoned, tarot readers, hello, hi, how are you if you're in here, and my seasoned spiritual workers who know definitely they're on this journey of Kundalini awakening, do you ever feel like when you're meditating, there is a spiral that just keeps going up and up and up and up and up? It is significant of the coiled energy, right? Imagine that coiled energy. If you look at it, it's probably like, just a coil, like a whatever. But perspective wise, you can kind of like pull it out. Like it goes up. It's not something to be flattened. It's something to be looked at different dimensions or whatever. But okay, I like this for you. And the prayer for this says, Lady Isis and Serapis Bay, shining bright, support my Merkaba, build my body of light. I am in your protection now, and from harm I am free. Align me now with my inner divinity. Through my own free will as a being of light, I now allow my Merkaba to be a light, arising from below and descending from above. Penetrate darkness too with divine light and love. Merkaba protection, body and spirit as one. Fragmentation and disconnection are now forever undone. Fragmentation and disconnection are now forever undone. Exactly. And that's the thing. Remember how I said when you came in here, and it's like we all have that amnesia, right? It's almost like you were very aware that you did not have this amnesia, okay? Your soul was very aware that you did not have this amnesia, and you knew about your psychic gifts. You knew your connectedness to the source of all, okay? But I can imagine how when you come into this realm and you see that not everybody has the same thing that you have, you tend to play by their rules here. But I feel like that is definitely what you're breaking out of. You can now make your own rule, okay, through connecting with this and fully living this, okay, fully allowing this to shine. All right. Thank you so much, my group number 2, for being here. Sorry I kept you so long. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, confirmation. And please, if it did resonate with you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and turn your notification bell on for the next video, okay? I look forward to seeing you. Bye. Okay. Hello there, my group number 3. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at your halls of Amenti, okay? A cycle, a pattern that's been keeping you stuck that you're now ready to break out of and be liberated from, okay? All right, I'm hoping I can share some insights intuitively as I grab my cards here, okay? I hope you're doing well wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. So the first thing I heard about this pile, and even looking at your crystal, which is the rainbow aura howlite, right? Angels, okay? Angels, and also light language is coming to mind. I'm not sure why, but I thought about it in your pile. I didn't think about it in anyone else's pile. But also, this crystal shows this crystal, the angels. I thought about angels because it's rainbow aura, like it's rainbow. And yes, I just really thought about angels. But now I opened your pile and we got light language. So we're gonna see. Don't know what that means yet. We're going to see what this is about. First thing I would like to do for you is let's go ahead and see what pattern, like what area astrologically this is affecting right now. Okay, let's pinpoint it. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Light language. Okay, interesting. Interesting that I heard light language and we have Sun and Libra with harmony. This is what's been blocked. So it's like after you navigate how to close out this cycle, okay, this is what's opening up for you, or this is what's waiting for you. This is from the Gateway of Light Oracle deck, okay? This is what's waiting for you at the gate to be claimed or to be reclaimed. Thank you. Wow. Okay, the dramatic entrances of these cards are so funny to me. Well, there you go. We have the Anunnaki light codes. So not light language. I mean, isn't light language like light codes too? Very interesting. Energetic shift, new information, the end of a cycle, literally. Halls of Amenti, the end of a cycle of pattern of illusion that's been replaying over and over again and has had you just in chokehold because you're like, wait, why is this here again? And why are you not leaving me? Okay, so it's definitely the end of a cycle for you. Okay, listen, there are some strong spiritual energies around you, my group number 3. Okay, I feel like you've been going through it. You have definitely been going through something, and oh my God, you've been going through it. You have been going through it. But just like I saw this light, right? I feel like obviously you have a rainbow aura. This rainbow energy is just making me think of your chakra, right? Number one. Number two, the white. And we can see within this crystal too, there's much more white than there is streaks of black here. So I really feel like you're almost out of it. Like you're almost back to your original light stage, like that feeling of balance and harmony and all that. These little blacks, okay, this is what you're now bringing into harmony, or these are the few things that you need to close out of, okay? But ultimately, I feel like throughout your journey, like you have done, like, I don't know, I feel like you've done most of the work. You have definitely done most of the work. You are almost through. You're definitely done most of the work. There's just, small little things that you need to close out, or, those small, tiny patterns that you weren't able to, like they were harder for you to see. They were harder to bring into your consciousness, into your front view. Okay, they were in the back. Yes, maybe that's what that is. All right, and it's been causing some disharmony, especially in your partnerships, in the way that you give and receive love, maybe. Okay. And you're understanding that there are some dead situations that you are walking away from, or that you need to walk away from. There are some things that you're figuring out now that they're already dead. And I feel like maybe you were holding on to them because you were holding on to the hope that they're alive, or that you can rebuild them or something. But this will not grow anymore. Okay, you will only grow into more light that then engulfs that dark. Okay, that's it. That's all that there is. That's the only thing that's growing, is more of that light. So if you're thinking you're holding on to things that don't serve you anymore, and you're crying over those things falling away, we need to shift your perspective now. We need to shift that perspective. That's the cycle that you're breaking out of, because you had to have seen by now that these things are falling away for a reason. It's because there's a new information coming in. You're closing out a cycle. You're dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and you're saying yes to more harmony and balance. And whatever doesn't feel like harmony and balance to you, you are saying goodbye to it. It is dead to you. Dead. Okay, listen, this feels really like justice to me. Like justice is coming in and say dead it. Okay, I don't even want you to waste your energy overthinking it, over analyzing it, wondering if it's gonna come back, wondering like coulda, shoulda, woulda, be like, no, dead it now, because you're missing something here. You're missing something that's on the right side. Like that's just, like if you would have just made a right and a left, like it's on the corner of your consciousness. It's definitely there. And that's what you need to open up to. There's an energetic shift that is bringing you more into alignment now. Okay, once you finally accept that some of these things that are falling away are meant to be dead, okay? And that you are definitely more in charge than you thought that you were, okay? All right? It's also, you have to be very much aware that you are, okay, a co-creator of your own life. And therefore, you are the weaver of your own reality as well. So, what can stay and what's already dead? And what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to that is causing you disharmony? Because harmony is your birthright. Like these feelings of balance is definitely your birthright, because it feels to me like, yes, sun in Libra is justice. It's like you're not going to go against the grain. You're not going to go against like justice. Like you're always going to, like things that are fair. Exactly. Like something that's fair, something that's balanced. So I feel like you're going through a scenario right now where, yeah, like you've really just, I don't know, it feels like you've been asking yourself about a lot of questions, like the people that are in your life. Like you have been on a very investigative mode, it feels like to me. Just investigative, very much investigative, okay? Like, okay, like what's really going on here? Why is there a pause? Why is it dry out? Why am I on dry land? Why am I... Yeah, like I feel like you've been going through a drought. But like that's the cycle, or that's the pattern of illusion. That's your halls of Amenti. Is it brought you to this place where you had to stop and look and decide, do you want to keep playing with the illusions, or do you want to exit now and go have this freedom and this energetic shift that you have, that you're going to be welcoming, this new information that then gives you new opportunities and new ideas and new beginnings and just new everything. This is it. Like, you know what's funny is, in the oracle of the archetypes, this is one of the last ones. And you know, since the snakes has come out all across, I feel like this is also yeah, it's a year 9. 2025 is a year 9. It's a year of completion, and we're also in the snake year. Okay, so it's important, it's very important to really like focus on the cycle of completion here. And okay, so it's so funny because I didn't say this in the other 2 piles, but it was a message that was definitely channeled before I started my readings today, and it's coming out in your pile, so I think I heard that for you. And basically it's, if you think that all right, I lost it. It was right there. I had it, and I literally saw it slipping away. Like I felt my thoughts slipping through my fingers, and that's very much, very annoying. Okay, because now I'm going to think about it all night. But we're going to move forward from that. Maybe that's not something we need to focus on. But Thanatos, okay? I'm going to go ahead and read Thanatos for you. Okay, now it's back. Now it's back because I was so mad. Yes. Okay, this is it about you. Yes. Okay. It's the number 9, 9 year, 9 a number of completion. It's a number of completion, and also it is the year of shedding a lot of things. And I just said that I feel like you're going through a lot with just this card. I just really feel like you're in the depths of the dark, but also you're like weaving it. Like you've seen the things, like you just open your eye. And I want to let you know right now that if you feel like you're really struggling to breathe under the water, or like if you feel like you're drowning in this scenario or whatever it is, or if you feel like that thing that you're trying to break away from is much more prominent in your life right now, this is how you know you are very close to the other side. You're very close to exiting this cycle. Okay, so yeah, just let it keep like piling up on you, or making it think of itself as something bigger. But I think you understand that no, because you're trying to make yourself seem bigger than you are, that means I know that I'm so close to my next cycle, like my new beginning. That means I'm almost done with this cycle, because it's going to try to keep you there. Because guess what? You're becoming more aware. You're becoming more conscious of what is not allowed, okay, in your divine temple, in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, right? And because you appreciate and you honor and you're devoted to your own inner authority, your own inner divinity, your own inner fire, you will never allow things that are not worth it to dwell in your divinity. It's actually, no, it's rude to do that. Like it's rude to spirit to do that, low key. You know, because you're like, wait, like why would I dwell with these things? Like why did I even allow these things to engulf my mind to begin with? You know, these thoughts, these energies, you know, these dark energies, or these dark thoughts, you know, or these thoughts and feelings of me having to basically like self-sacrificing myself for other people to show that, to prove my love for them, maybe that kind of energy. And I think you're understanding your own boundaries now, and you're not allowing that to happen anymore. You're fighting more for yourself. You're bringing more harmony and balance to yourself, and you're saying no, which is the biggest thing here. I feel like some of us in here have been a people pleaser, to be honest with you, because like I said, I don't know, you're just such a bright light. Like it's just like there were just very small little things, okay, that were playing in the background, making themselves seem like, you know, something, but they needed you. Those things needed you to keep thriving, basically, okay? That's why I said, if things are falling and you are using your energy, your power to hold them because maybe you think that they were supposed to stay there, those things need you more than you need them. They need your light because they need your light to keep feeding on. They can't stand on their own. They don't have legs. They can't stand. They can't stand on their own. You're like, it's you that they're using to keep. So it's like you have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of that and simply be like, no. Again, whatever is not in harmony to you is now dead to you. Okay? The survival of that thing, it is not your damn business. It's not. Let it go find a different source. Okay? No, let it go back to where it came from because it's not yours. It is not yours. Send it back. Sun in exactly, like sun in Libra with harmony here is really saying like, listen, like this sun is looking at you, that you are the light, and people are seeking to bring disharmony into your energy, you know, or maybe you've allowed something to bring disharmony to your energy. And it's all about being aware now that you are the weaver of your own reality. And it is going to be important for you to be very, very detailed in the things that you want to see in your life. And to also be aware of the things that you're saying, not only to yourself, but to other people. Okay, because as the weaver that you are, every single thing that you think, everything you think that you say, like, it's like kind of you're signing on it. Like you're signing off on it. Like, yep. Oh yeah, take my power. Yep. Oh yeah, like, you know, it's like you're just signing off for it. But look at this. Anunnaki light codes feel like an angel to me. Your energy feels like an angel. It just feels like light that, you know, knows that it was on a mission to kind of help the dark, but then, you know, somehow the dark engulfs it. But it's because the light was just, it was being light. It knows itself to be light. It's never gonna, like, you know, I don't know. It's very interesting because I feel like you just didn't want problems. Like you're like, oh, it's like a people pleaser. Yeah, like, of course I want to serve you. Like, of course I want to be nice to you, even if you don't deserve it. But it's like, but why? Why should I be nice to you if you don't deserve it? You don't deserve it. Like, why? Like why is that my problem? You know? I think those are the things, like your relationship with people, it really perplexes you. I think the human psyche perplexes you, okay? That's how I feel here. And I think you're gaining the information to be able to release yourself from this perplexion. Like, yeah, I don't know. This feels very much like, it feels like a soul, like an angelic soul understanding humans on a human level. But it's like, you're such an angelic soul, or yes, that like you will never do anything bad to anyone. Okay, even if you thought they didn't deserve your goodness, you would still be good to them. That's what I'm getting here. But it's kind of like it started to work against your favor, and that's what is the pattern that kept getting you stuck, because you had to start choosing yourself. You had to start choosing yourself. And I think Spirit was definitely teaching you how to do so. Like, okay, I get that I curated you in a way that you're an angel, but honey, I will need you to also stand up for yourself, okay? Another thing I heard is, okay, I'm a child of God, but also I will put you in your place. I'm a child of God, but also I will not let you walk all over me. I am a child of God, but also I will, like, yes, like, please don't take me as someone that you can, don't take me as a doormat, basically, okay, just because I'm a child of God, okay? Nah, we can figure this out really quickly. Like, come on, let's go. You know, like, don't play me, don't test me just because I'm a child of God. Like, nope, I'll put you, I'm all about love and light, but also you can catch these hands. You guys, let's not do that. You know I'm obviously joking, right? Okay. All right, let's see what your tarot has to say, my love. I don't know why I'm hearing these things, but yeah, I just feel like you're someone to not be messed with. Like, just because you've been so sweet, you've been so nice, like, people should not even mess with you, okay? They shouldn't even try to take you for granted, take your kindness for weakness here. That's what I'm getting. Like, no. And I think it started exactly, you're the world. What did I say? They need you to keep them alive, okay? They need you more than you needed them, okay? The things that you were holding on to, the things that were causing just unfair energies in your life, and you thought that I don't know. I just feel like there were some sheeps in wolves. No, there were some wolves in sheep's clothing energy that you were dealing with, okay, within Thanatos here. Wolves in sheep's clothing, and they need, and it's like I feel like you keep trying to hold them in, because again, you're such a giver, you want to give, like you're like, oh, you're a wounded sheep, but it's like, nah, it's a vicious wolf. This is a vicious wolf. Like it could tear you apart. Like, no, don't be nice to it. Like it can, just bring you down to its level of misery, because some people actually do enjoy misery. You guys, this is one of the awakenings that I had recently. People, no matter how much you want to try to help them, no matter how much, okay, no matter how much you want to try to help them, they love misery, they love problems, they love chaos, and they thrive within that chaos. It's like that's the only thing that they've been working on, or they have that they can't let go of, because they don't know another way, they don't know a new information, they don't know light. It's like them being in chaotic energy is what gives them drive to like wake up the next day and worry about the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. They want to keep giving it energy. So I feel like you are that light that comes in, and maybe you try to help or be of service to people, especially the people around you, Libra here, the partnerships, friendships and all that. It's like you try to help them, but then taking on their problems now, it's kind of taking you down the hole too, because you're like, wait, huh? Like then now you don't even know what are my emotions, what are their emotions. Everything is just like jumbled up together, and that's not what you're working through. It's like, okay, wait. I can be there for you, but I can't carry your problems. That's the new information here. Like, I can be here for you, but I can't carry all your problems, okay? Yeah, like, no. People love misery. People love, and guess what? Misery loves company, but don't accompany that misery, please. That is not for you. You are on your high horse all over the world here. Like, look at the world. Oh, I love this card. And this is a Saturn card, too. It's the world. The world, like you building your, I did say you are the weaver of your own reality, and that's very, very true in the world here. It's like you get to a point, just like this Anunnaki light code. I think what's coming here, this energetic shift, is going to leave you feeling like you are on top of the world, quite literally. And it's like you're not feeling guilty for having to choose yourself, my love. You're not feeling guilty for choosing yourself, for doing what you were supposed to do for yourself, for healing yourself, choosing yourself, putting the boundaries that you needed to put for yourself. Like, no, you did what you had to do for yourself, and you brought harmony back into your life. That's why you're feeling on top of the world. That's why, this cycle here, exactly. Like this circle that I'm seeing here, it's almost like an infinity bubble. You're in your own nice bubble where you're dancing, you're dancing, you're vulnerable, you're letting yourself to be seen, but you also know that you're protected. So whosoever tries to mess with you again, like, no. The first card, exactly, walk away. Oh, group number 3. Oh, God. I feel like this is going to be refreshing for you. Walk away. Walk away. Don't hold them and don't hold back. Look at this. This is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Look, it's like there's a crescent moon, but also there's a new moon, It's like there's a phase. It looks like an eclipse even. Exactly. Eclipse. It does look like an eclipse. Because something is definitely changing from night to day. Like, people are going to be looking at you moving forward. They'll be like, you've changed. You're like, yes, I did. I sure did. I had to, And it doesn't even matter if they think you changed for the good or for the better. That's on them. That is like, you perceive my change in whatever way you want, okay? Like, I don't care. That's not my business. My business is to keep, like, why would I want to stay the same? I want to keep changing. I want to keep evolving. I want to, like, be open to new perspective, new ideas, new people, get a new circle, like, like, figure out, oh, look at the Chariot now coming up. But the Chariot is reversed. Okay. Okay, so what's pulling you? Are you allowing life to pull you, or are you pulling life? Because this has to do with your willpower. What is driving you to make the decisions? Are you making decisions out of fear, out of like, oh, well, I'm so loyal to this person and this person that I feel like I shouldn't make the decision that is better for me because I don't want to piss that person off? Something like that, right? So you have to realize, so I think that's what it's saying. It's like walk away from the parts of you that make the decision based off of external validation or based off of like, what will people think? What do you think? And I think that's the work that you've been doing here. And those questions are big questions because, you know, we were raised in this world not to be our own people, to be honest with you. We're not raised to be our own people when they first give birth to us. No, we're raised honestly to be of service to the first authority that we meet, our parents. It's like whatever they want is what we kind of had to do. You know, however they taught us, however they raised us, whatever knowledge they instilled in us, wisdom that they instilled in us, that's the first thing that I know. You know, and think about it, as an adult, you could still be rooted in those things that your parent taught you. Now, the question is going to be, were you lucky enough to have the kind of parent, okay, an authority figure who knows to instill things in you that will hold you forever without, like, that will hold you and that will make you independent even when they're not around? That's the thing, because not all of us has that, and some of us has to do that work for us. So we have to redo it again when we have our wherewithal. So I think maybe you're redoing that work again too. You know, you never know. I don't know, but like you're definitely asking some real questions here, and they're not heavy questions, not big questions. It's really like, how do I be of service in a way where they don't trample me, in a way where I'm not burnt out, in a way where like everything can, like I can be balanced, like everything can be balanced. I can have a work-life balance, I can have a friendship and family balance, like everything, you know, just balance, you know. That's what I'm saying. And I think the big question for you is, what was pulling you? Like what's the thing? Because let me explain the chariot here for you. I explained it in another pile. But the chariot in this scenario, it's almost like you are the one that is wielding, like you are on the horse, you're the driver of that horse, okay? And you have the willpower because you're the one that got on the horse. Now there's two horses, a black and a white horse, okay? And it goes to show you the duality, right? And do you know how, like, you have to be very much sure of yourself when you're wielding two different animals, because they follow animalistic instincts. They follow instincts. They follow direction, you know? So you have to be in a place where you can hold that willpower and direct these two different horses where you want them to go. And I think the horses for you are the people in your life, the scenarios in your life, and yes, like how you want things to go. And like you, it's almost like they're telling you that you need to learn to let go of the things again that, you know, you may have bought into from before that are now driving you now, but they're not beneficial for you. They're not beneficial for you. Like your willpower was previously rooted in something, like something that maybe an authority figure taught you, like, oh, maybe you were taught to always self-sacrifice. Maybe you were brought up in a very matriarchal way, where you have to give yourself, and that's how, you know, that's how you show love, or that's how you prove that you care for someone, you know. So I feel like that's a pattern that you're definitely breaking out of, like, because just something here wants you to feel like you are the world. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely about like, okay, being aware of your choices, walking away from choices that leads you to people that are not beneficial for you, community that are not beneficial for you. 3 of Cups reversed, okay? That is taking away from you, then pouring more into you. Because these are the things that are depleting you, okay? That are depleting you and are allowing you to feel like you are on top of the world. It's definitely some relationships here and the choices that you're making to hold on to these relationships. It could be relationships, it could be habits, it could be whatever, okay? By the way. But yes, definitely harmony wants to come into your life. Work-life balance, all of that wants to come into your life. And it's just a matter of, again, identifying the boundaries that you need to put up and the things that you need to walk away from, the things that you need to be like, okay, I have tried my best and I leave the rest. That's the cycle that you're closing. I have tried my best and I leave the rest. And it's like, okay, it's interesting because even though you try your best, you leave the rest. Yes, we say let go, let go, let go. You can let go, or you can tell yourself you're letting go. But if you still find that your mind or a lot of your energy is still here, then you didn't fully let go. You didn't fully let go. And that's why you will feel the weight of the world. That's why you will feel that weight on you. Okay. So there's this energy of feeling lighter so you can rise. You can rise and be on top of the world. Do not let the weight of the world weigh you down, or the weight of the responsibilities and obligations that you have to weigh you down. Okay. I feel like I need to read something here to you really quickly. You're definitely at the end of it though. Okay. With the world here, this is the last major arcana. So I'm inclined to think that yes, you're doing everything you need to be doing. Definitely. Okay. You're definitely doing it. And it's just, making sure your willpower is in check. Okay. Really, really asking yourself, what do you desire? How do you feel when there's some people around you? Do you feel drained, or do you feel like you gain more energy when there are some people around you? Because there's definitely something here that's draining your energy that needs to be dead, and you need to not give it life anymore. Okay. So that you're not stuck in the same pattern of pouring into people that are fucking empty baskets. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry I said that. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Wow, that really wanted to come out like that. Woo. Okay, let's read Thanatos. See, even here, look at this. And see, Thanatos is an initiation. It's an initiation for sure. See, all right, Thanatos, it says death. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation. But the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is an ongoing and omnipresent and eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps under its wings, as it sweeps us under its wings. I kept saying angels, which is interesting. As it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our hearts, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. Wow. And you can even tell the slowdown in my voice. Okay. And it says, this capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. See? It signifies an initiation to the underworld. But the underworld for me, for you, feels like the underworld is finally you releasing that weight and rising. It's like if we did, like if you really think about it, right? Don't they say that we actually see the world differently? Like our optical, there's an optical illusion, right? There's optical illusion where like our lens, the way that the reality actually is, it's upside down, and our lens is the one that kind of brings it back up. And I think maybe you're really very aware of that. I could be speculating, but like I feel like that's what's happening within the world here. Is finally you're aware of the underworld. You know how to navigate it. You know how to navigate all of these emotions, all of this receptacle of emotions and feelings and things, and them being sorted out and being of balance while you're still remaining sane as well. Okay. Yeah, because you can go insane. Like the human psyche can make you go insane. But yeah, I think that's all that I'm getting for you, my group number 3. The last thing I would like to do for you though is we're going to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and tap into, right? Have I seen anything else? Anunnaki light code. This energy, this Anunnaki light code in this reading is energy, light, guidance, okay? A benevolent energy that is trying to teach you ways or give you insight on what it is, what patterns that you've been stuck, what patterns has been kind of, heavier to work through for you, okay? And that it is time to complete that cycle. It is time to close out that cycle, all right? And ride on top of the world here. That's all we're getting. It's really about you. I really feel my group number 3. This is about honoring yourself, honoring your spirit, being fair to your own spirit. Like, yes, you can be a good person through and through, and people still think you making the best choice for yourself means you're a bad person. Like, it will always be taken like that sometimes, but like, that's something that is completely out of your control. You can't control that, and putting that weight on yourself is frankly not fair on your soul, on your spirit. So if that's something that you do subconsciously, please remember to know, like, people got themselves. Everyone came here on their own journey, okay? You can't help everyone, especially if you're not helping yourself. And you also cannot pour from an empty basket, okay? That's the thing. Stop pouring into empty basket. Stop pouring into empty basket. And you too, make sure that your cup is full before you pour into others, before you become of service to others. I don't know, this web, it keeps bringing a basket to me. Okay, these are from your angels, okay? I'm actually surprised I grabbed this first because I was gonna do the Starseed Oracle first. Okay, but let's do that. I felt intuitively called to do this first. Okay, we have gratitude list. Count your blessings and feeling. Okay, count your blessings and feeling. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on the worries on your mind. What and who are you grateful for? Keep focusing on gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity this universe provides. Okay, we also have here attracting, not chasing. Hell yeah. Okay, exactly. Attracting, not chasing. Walk away from things that you feel like you have to keep chasing, you have to keep holding, because you're so scared that if you let them go, they're just gonna go. Let it go. Who cares? Like, literally. So this says attracting, not chasing, and anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. That's the world. The world, literally, and you even see the stance of the world, right? Like, she's called the dancing, yeah, it's like a dancing Shiva. Yeah. Yes, the dancing spirit. And this wand in her hand foretells of the one that we saw in the first major arcana, which is the magician, so now she has 2. It's kind of like she upgraded, it's an upgrade. Okay, yes, let's put that here. And then look at this card that we have for you, the last card. Like I said, I can feel it. Within Thanatos, you're definitely going through an energy of death, of drought, of we are going to strip away everything from you. And I know that can be confusing to your consciousness, but know that the things that are being stripped away from you are things that are not meant to grow in your beautiful, sacred space anymore, okay? And also know this, if you feel like those things that are falling away, if it feels like, oh, you're having blockages or things that you cannot overcome, know this: obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues, okay? See, gratitude in three different cards. We got gratitude for you. And I don't want to keep beating the dead horse, but yeah, gratitude is your best friend right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's see what else we need to know. cycles you're closing out. Halls of Amenti. What are we opening up to now? What can we expect? Thank you. I like, oof, oof, oof. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have inner earth. You'll survive this. Oh, group number 3, you should know right now that, listen, you're on the stepping stone of something really, really good, okay? Don't worry, just take it. Take it like a champ, okay? Take the obstacles, take the challenges, and see the other side. See your own strength always, okay? Do not fall into ruminating and sulking and all that, okay? Take your break if you need to and keep moving forward. Inner earth, you will survive this. New solutions and new beginnings are coming, okay? New solutions, new beginning. And then this, oh, you're the weaver of your own reality. You're the weaver of your own reality. You're the weaver of your own reality. I kept saying that, but look, your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas. This is such a Libra energy with the Venusian there, of course. Yes. You're an artist, manifestation, creative, accountability, okay? You're a master manifester. Like I said, it's your time to pick. Like, it's like, yes, this is why I told you it's going to be important for you to know the thoughts that are traveling in your head and to not just attach yourself to them immediately. Just observe them, okay? Just observe them, because it may not even be yours. Like, imagine the amount of energy that are going through. Imagine the amount of energy that is in the air, the anxiety that's in the air, the anxiousness, all of that, okay? So always find a way to ground yourself, or to, like, if you're feeling anxious, this is something I want you to try. If you're feeling anxious, or if you're feeling some type of way, honestly, just look at it. Just observe it. Just observe, like, how did you just, where'd you come from? Like, what is this? Just look at it. Don't be like, damn, I'm anxious, I'm this, I'm that. Like, do not attach yourself to those things just immediately, okay? Because usually, this is something I've been trying. Usually, if you stop in your tracks in that moment and you catch it, I swear it will leave. It will leave. It will leave, because that's like you bringing your light into that whatever's coming. You're standing in your light, and you're saying, no, I know there's a temperature change now, and I don't think I invited you, so you're not welcome, so it's time for you to go, period. Okay? Because again, if I didn't invite you, don't come. No. Like, that's my boundary. Don't cross my boundary. And that's what I feel like your life is the canvas is telling you about, is that you're an artist, okay? Create your life however you want. You are the master manifester. Also, take creative accountability by letting things go when they need to be let go. That's the accountability here. Okay, so last thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and get something from the Lady Isis Oracle cards, okay? Let's see what the Lady Isis has for you today about your whole of Amenti, cycles that you're closing out of to bring freedom, to be liberated. Okay. I definitely think this is very important. I'm just gonna take that. All right, I'm so sorry, guys, but my camera cut off, my battery died, and I was almost done. I was just finishing showing you guys the oracle cards here from the Lady Isis, and this one here says, magic and ritual, crafting a sacred practice. Okay, magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. Like we said, I feel like we're going through some shadow work, some, dark night of the soul energy here within Thanatos, okay? And you will be required, I feel like this magic and ritual is coming in to remind you to stay grounded and to do practices that will keeps you feeling safe, that keeps you feeling like, okay, because I've done my meditation, I've done this, I've, recited my affirmations, then, like, I know that, there's a bubble of white light around me and nothing can bring me down, that kind of thing, okay? I feel like that's what magic and ritual, because you're solidifying your own energy within your own sacred space, saying that, listen, this is my boundary, you're not going to come in here, and I'm aware, okay? So, and then we also have here, because you're such a warrior, like a knight, the dark night, enter, this one here says, Temple of Carnelian, Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. And Sekhmet is said to be the daughter of Ra, okay? She's also said to be the wrath of Ra. So it's very interesting how this is coming out, especially when you're going through your journey there, your dark night of the soul, and saying to face it, to look at it deep, to look at it like, yup, I'm going to enter the fierce belly, right? And I also said, you know, because of your crystal here, you feel like an angel to me, like a pure soul, like a white, that white, you know, because it engulfs most of this crystal, and we just see a little bit of black there. I feel like you are that white, you are that light. And as we said, and I know that also, like, because you're such a light and such to be of service to humanity or to the people around you, your friends, you'll never do anything to hurt a soul. I definitely feel that about you, okay? Because you're all about what is fair and what is just. And though fair and just, though you're being fair, it doesn't also mean you allow yourself to be worked all over. So I feel like you're going to call on to this Sekhmet aspect of yourself, okay? And like I said earlier, like, yeah, I'm a child of God, but I have wrath. I have the wrath of God in me. Okay, so be careful. Don't mess with me. Don't cross my boundaries. That's what that one's saying to me. And the final card that we have here for you is, yep, initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. Spiritual testing of Ra himself and the Lady Isis. I think you're being tested to see like how much you are able to be of light, but also be a warrior of light. Okay, not just letting things walk all over you, or people walk all over you, or people, like, you know, treat you however they want. It's like, no, you are being tested, I feel like, to honor your own divinity and also be fair to your own spirit, where you're not overtaking other people's emotions and placing that weight of the world on your own self. Okay, there's something here about releasing the weight of the world so that you can be lighter, so that you can rise higher here within the world, within your own world, within your own universe. Okay, to feel lighter is what you're being called to do, okay? And to feel lighter, to feel in balance, to feel in harmony, okay? Because again, you are the weaver of your own reality. Your life is a canvas, okay? It's time for you to start taking creative accountability. All right, my group number 3, this is all that I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation, okay? I wish you good luck on your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.